Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's quite late, and honestly, I'm down to sleep right now, but just wanted to share some things before I do. Um, and basically just give you guys an update of what I've been up to lately. I've recently been getting into the One Piece card game and have, in fact, just attended or just finished attending my second standard battle yesterday. And so far, it's been, I would say, a nice experience. I haven't exactly played any card games before. I mean, I did have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards back when I was younger, but never really something that it wasn't something that I took seriously. Like, I didn't really build decks and, I don't know, test it out against people in like a tournament setting. So, yeah, it was more like a casual kind of play with friends and stuff like that. So, this is definitely something new to me. I guess the closest thing that I've played to this would be Legends of Frontera, but that was, yeah, all online, and I never really needed to buy cards to play, at least physically. So it's definitely a different feeling, and I felt that mostly on the first day, the first game of the first day, where I was basically so nervous that I was shaking during the game. It's kind of funny. Thankfully, I won that game. But yeah, even the other competitors kind of noticed that I was shaking so bad because I was just like, oh my gosh, this game's so close. So it's a different feeling, something I definitely have to get used to. But yeah, after that, it was more like an adrenaline dump for some reason. I just didn't feel. I felt so tired after the first game. Like after it ended, I was just like drained. But I'm not gonna say that's a reason. I basically didn't know much about the game then, so I got dumpstered the next two games. So it was like a 3 round Swiss, and I lost two of three. So yeah, basically got wrecked on my first standard or my first. I don't know if it's a tournament, but first event. But I guess it's kind of expected, um, especially given that I brought a Zorro deck. I'm not sure if you can see that. This is the leader card for those unfamiliar or unfamiliar with the game. So basically, he brought this guy and built a deck around this guy, which I just net decked online because I don't necessarily know anything about deck building. But yeah, this is an aggro deck, which kind of relies on building up a board quickly and just swinging into opponent life. I'm not gonna get into the technicalities because honestly, I'm not an expert at the game, so I'm not sure if I could provide any actual technical understanding. But yeah, it's an aggro deck, and you basically just try to rush down. Think of Zerg like that, and I failed to do that in pretty much the 3 games. So I just basically lucked out a win, which was cool, but I don't think it meant much at the end of it all. I fared better on my second standard, which is again yesterday, and I won two of three, and I eventually lost to I lost to the eventual winner. And this time around, though, I did bring a different leader or a different deck, and this time around, I brought the NL deck, which is what I guess a better deck in a sense that it's meta as compared to the Zoro deck, which I guess in if I borrow card game terms is a rogue deck, I guess. Basically, it's not exactly in a good position as far as the current, I don't know, the current meta goes. So yeah, definitely got better results with the second deck, or yes, with the second deck yesterday, and I really felt like I could have won, but it all came down to basically knowledge of the game at the end. I didn't account for one card that I didn't know even was part of the strategy for my opponent, so it is what it is. But I'm just taking baby steps right now with the game. Again, this is like basically my first card game, so kind of learning the ropes. And yeah, just I've just been having fun with it, and I've been thankful for the community basically for kind of understanding that I am a noob and helping me understand the game more. Because if you don't know, we're on the Eastern format, and for the most part, we use Japanese cards. I know there's like been a statement that we can now use English, but basically all my cards are in Japanese. And honestly, I don't know. Let me show something here. Like, I don't know if you see the text, but yeah, that's Japanese right there. So I don't necessarily read Japanese. So I spend a lot of my time on the phone trying to figure out what the effects of cards are. Like even my own cards, I have to look up because I just don't know what they do, or I don't memorize what they do. So again, a bit of a learning curve, but yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, it's just been fun. So I'm thankful again to the community for just being so patient with me and teaching me um basically the different interactions or what their deck does, and even guiding me through what my what the effects of my own cards are. So it's cool. And I guess in the future, I would just say expect more content about One Piece. Maybe we'll start a collection too on the One Piece side of things. But for now, I'm just more focused on building up my decks and trying to get more competitive. Um, and hopefully one day play in like a bigger event or so, like the what's called the flagship. And yeah, it's just like a bigger tournament or a more formal or more competitive environment. So yeah, I'll spend my time learning, and again, I'll probably commit some more time into One Piece. So do expect some One Piece related content. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Good night and goodbye.